Welcome. It's time for the Lamarr Wilson Show, starring Lamarr Wilson, featuring Lamarr Wilson, with Lamarr Wilson as Lamarr. Did we?
Hey,
I think the new contract is a little onerous in that regard, Lamarr.
I think we named it something else, though.
Actually, I think we're going to finally call it something.
Yes.
This Week in YouTube.
This Week in YouTube.
Now, there was some question about the preposition. Should it be in or on?
Well, you want it in because you are in. And so, screw Calicanis.
Yeah, we decided because there was another This Week in YouTube, but it's gone. It's over.
It's been gone for 3 years.
I think that's the statute of limitations.
Yeah, it was a small, like, 5-minute show that was nothing like this.
Nothing like this.
Yes.
Our host, Lamarr Wilson, who is in himself a YouTuber. Also, Chad Johnson, our producer. Good to have you. This is the show where we each week convene and talk about what's going on YouTube. Not only, viral videos, great YouTube channels, but also the YouTube news. In fact, there is a kind of a big story. We had mentioned several times the Vevo channel on YouTube, which is where the music industry has been posting legit music videos. What's the latest?
Yeah, so Vevo now, they reported at South by Southwest, they want to graduate from YouTube. So if you don't know
what does that mean? Does that mean they're leaving YouTube in the dust? Does it mean they're still on YouTube? They now are Vevo.com.
Yeah, well, they've been that for a while, and they're Sony, Universal, Abu Dhabi, I probably pronounced that wrong, sorry, and EMI. They're like the HULU of music videos, and the only person they don't have is Warner, or only company. And yeah, they've been on YouTube. They're like the MTV of music videos on YouTube. They've been there for a long time. It's kind of a symbiotic relationship with YouTube and Vevo. They both need each other. But now Vevo's saying, hey, I got my big boy shoes on. I want to do my separate things. So they have announced Vevo TV, which is available on Android, iOS, the web, and other apps to come. And basically, it's in a Vevo app. And if you go to the live TV, it streams exactly what is going on to everybody. So if they have a music video or program coming on, like at 2 p.m., it streams the exact same thing. So what they're trying to do is keep people at the site to do a lean back experience where you're always just looking at the Vevo TV and the programming that's coming up. And they don't want you to leave the site.
I have to wonder if there's also some revenue question here because while it made sense for them to partner with YouTube, I think originally they did that because so many people were posting music videos, and it was obvious the young generation wasn't listening to music. They were watching the videos on YouTube.
Absolutely. And they were getting to YouTube no matter what. So they say, hey, we might as well just do this legally. Same thing HULU did. It's like, hey, people are pirating our shows. We might as well put this together so that people can watch it legally. So
am I still going to be able to watch Vevo videos on YouTube is my question.
Yeah. Yes, but the question is, if we go more in depth, is how long is that going to last? Because if they make traction on their website, they may feel they don't need YouTube, and I think that's a huge mistake because YouTube, when these kids, I talk to them and young adults, whoever watch these videos, they go to YouTube. They're not thinking of Vevo.com or Vevo.tv. It's YouTube, and they don't even equate MTV with music videos anymore. So it's kind of a dangerous proposition that they're doing here, trying to graduate. It's almost similar to Samsung trying to graduate from Android slowly and leave Google.
I support it, and I'll tell you why. I think YouTube's got too much power.
You think so?
And I think it's time to kind of break down the power on YouTube, and I'll tell you why. We put stuff on YouTube, of course, because that's where the people are. I feel like I understand. And this is the one case where the music industry and I are kind of in the same ballpark, where we got to be where people are. But YouTube is really a disadvantage for us because they pull down our stuff all the time for nonsensical reasons. And we have to go back. The way the YouTube content protection automated system works, the presumption is of guilt, not of innocence. So I'll give you a good example. We, in fact, chat room, if you'd give me that link one more time, because I can never find it because it's been pulled down. I did some time ago. Remember the Old Spice commercial, I'm on a horse?
Oh, yeah.
Isaiah Mustafa doing such a great job. And we had a little debate in studio here. Tony Wang, our editor, said, that's live. I said, that can't be live. It's all computer graphics. There's no way Isaiah went from a shower to a boat to a horse without edits, without. So he said, no, I'll bet you $100. So we called Wyden and Kennedy, which is the great ad agency, and we step-by-step walked through the ad, and Tony was right, by the way. I paid him $100 on that video because it was not CGI. It was not simulated. It was live in one take.
Wow.
And you learned that on that video, except you can't watch it. Show that again, Chad. This video contains content from NBC Universal. No, it doesn't.
Now, I will say this, just as a person on YouTube, because I know you're upset about this. I don't see this being YouTube. The people who have too much power are people like NBC Universal and all these other companies who can just go in and take anything they want down, and then you can get it back up instantly, but you have to fill out the form and challenge it.
It's not that instant. And meanwhile, I'm losing views. That has 1.5 million views on it.
Yeah.
And how do I know? You know, I do get an email from them. Oh, by the way.
Yeah. I mean.
But you're wrong, because if YouTube didn't go along with this, it wouldn't happen.
Yeah, they do enable them, but these companies go in, they do this all day, every day to just so many videos that have nothing to do with their music.
Well, this is the point.
And they take it down. NBC Universal is notorious for doing this.
Yeah. In fact, we get takedowns from Brazilian television. I think they're gaming it. I think they're using the automatic content protection system to put ads on our content to make a little money until we notice and we change it. In this case, it's a complete takedown. So you know you have, what is it, 3 choices, Lamarr? If you're a record industry and you say, hey, you know, that mom breastfeeding her baby has on the radio behind us, has my song playing, you have 3 choices. You can take it down. YouTube will take it down.
Yeah.
You can...
They can monetize it.
Monetize it.
And just leave it up, which they should have done for yours, because they'll make their money. Your video wasn't harming anybody. It's an old video. And I actually
But that's the point, is why are they making money on my content? YouTube's letting them, and their content is not on my video.
I think you're upset.
I'm very upset. This is BS. And I hate the power YouTube has. YouTube is riding roughshod over the people that made YouTube, because it's you and me and everybody who put videos on YouTube. What is YouTube without us? Zip nothing. And they're screwing us. These
companies have too much power to do these takedowns, because YouTube is afraid of them. If they take all their content away, like Vevo is trying to do, then what do they have on YouTube but us, regular content creators? So I'm not saying it's fair. I know from experience from other friends that you can get that back up pretty quickly.
Yeah, if we can find it. And, so first of all, we have to notice it happened. I noticed it happened because I wanted to play it for the radio show, and I went, oh. I don't know how long that's been down. They do send me an email, but I get a lot of email, and I may not see that email. It may be, spam filtered. And then now it's on us to go to YouTube and file a form. And by the way, it can come back or not. If NBC Universal disputes it, it could take what is the amount of time if there's a dispute that can be down for? Months, weeks, Chad, right?
I think it was 4 weeks, but that's just off the top of my head.
And all NBC Universal has to say is, no, we own that. And now there's a 4-week period where we have to go back and forth and hire lawyers. And so the real problem is that YouTube is bending over for any content company that comes along by making this DMCA takedown so easy.
You know what I'm more upset about is, and to be honest, someone with your caliber just doesn't have a YouTube person to
I don't have the money to spend. Why should I spend that money?
No, you shouldn't have to.
I shouldn't have to.
You bring enough content to YouTube that you should have a
YouTube's done nothing but dump on us from day one. I have no idea why. We wanted to be on YouTube Live. They said no. We wanted to. I mean, we've tried like hell to become partners, and it's been very difficult. I talked today to a company, a guy he and his daughter do entertainment reporting. She started this when she was 8 years old. Piper's Picks.tv. They took down one of their videos for some sort of violation, which apparently wasn't even clear. He can't even get a human to respond to him. And it's just a kid and her dad talking about entertainment. So I just really think that YouTube has too much power in this. I don't think it's fair to blame the content creators on this. They obviously are the ones who are being aggressive and saying, we'll sue you out of business. But I'm just disappointed.
Well, I know people. So
you know what? Don't even bother. Don't even bother. I know people who know people.
I know it upsets me though, because it just doesn't. I don't understand why they would treat you, who brings so much content per week to them, and you're not harming anyone.
I've complained.
I know.
I've complained to the very top of the top of the top of the pops, the top of the top, and it has had fallen on deaf ears. YouTube is too big for Google to handle, and it's just they don't have the staff to handle this stuff.
They don't have the staff.
And unfortunately, you got to be on YouTube because that's where the audience is. But I just wish, like Facebook and Twitter, that YouTube would acknowledge that everything that makes YouTube great is created by the users.
Yes, sir. You're right.
And a little more respect for the users.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
I agree with you. No, you have a valid point. I'm glad you brought it up because this happens every single day to big YouTubers like Shane Dawson and other ones. They just have videos taken down. Fortunately, they are in networks, so they have people that can get it up pretty fast.
We've complained to Salar Kamangar, who's the CEO that runs YouTube. No response.
Wow.
And this is through people who know him. No response. It's ridiculous, and maybe complaining on this show will help, but I doubt it. So I understand, you know, Vevo's in a very interesting position because the music industry doesn't want Google to own music video. But at the same time, that's where everybody is. I look at my 18-year-old, when he watches music, he's on YouTube.
Everybody's on YouTube for that. So it's going to be interesting to see if they can successfully pull this moving off of YouTube, because you know they're doing it. I mean, this Vevo TV is one step in that direction and say, hey, forget YouTube, just come to our app. Our app is available everywhere. You can just watch these videos unlimited with some limited advertising.
All right, now let's watch the prank of the week. Are you ready for this one?
What a transition. Yeah.
So Jeff Gordon in a bad beard. Let's put the. Can you hear the audio on this?
We need to watch this full on.
Is my audio down? Wait a minute. Let me turn the audio up. First of all, notice this is on the Pepsi channels. Let's start over again, and I'll do this. So the story is Jeff Gordon is in a disguise. Jeff Gordon, of course, famous NASCAR driver.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Everybody knows this.
Nice and easy. Just head on out whenever you're ready.
Is this a Camaro? And notice the way there's a Pepsi in the drink holder right there.
Yeah, he's test driving this car. The guy in the seat has no idea that this is on camera.
Wait a minute. The guy in the seat absolutely knows what's going on. This is completely staged.
I don't watch his reactions. I don't know. I think he actually doesn't know.
Dvorak has a great article on this in which she says, why is anybody fooled by this? Well, you be the judge. Watch carefully. So this guy supposedly is not an actor. I wonder how, first of all, did they get him to sign like major waivers before he got in the car?
No, he's just playing like a regular guy who wants to buy a car.
He's an actor. That's why, Lamarr. Watch carefully. Jeff Gordon driving a...
It says close... okay. I'll get to my point later.
I'll get to my point later. It's obviously staged.
A little more age on me, some wrinkles.
It's a very clever ad for Pepsi. And Chevy, I guess.
I don't know, man.
No, it's a commercial. Look, he's got a Pepsi in his hand.
Yeah, well, he's part of the act.
Oh, I get it. The cam.
Glasses cam to show you everything that I see.
How you doing?
Hello. I'm Mike.
Let me put it this way. If it's not a fake, this guy's got major lawsuit on capability.
Oh, no. This way too much car for me.
Well, it's a lot of power, but they designed it to be very safe.
I don't know if I can handle it. I've never driven anything like this before.
Well, I tell you what, I think a way to really make you feel comfortable would be to put you behind the wheel.
This is, by the way, once Google Glass comes out, you're going to see these videos everywhere. Right?
Oh, my God. I was thinking the same thing.
What am I signing here?
You're not obligated.
Do not try this at home.
You're not obligated, as he says.
It's just so we know who's out. Let's go give it a drive.
I'm getting a little nervous.
Nice.
No.
I'll get there.
I'll be right there beside you. There are your keys, sir.
Who's that guy?
Thank you, Steve.
He put the camera on the
There we go.
car.
So phony. So phony. Lamarr, I can't believe you're taken in by this.
I'm taking it. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
so phony.
Yeah, good call. Let's buckle up. Make sure that our advertisers know that we were buckled.
Power door locks. Standard, of course.
Chad's with me on this.
Yeah, no, I am. So,
closed course, professional driver.
That's what I wanted to point out.
You are liable for any damages to the vehicle, so please stop the car, or at least slow down. Slow down. now. You can't go through that gate, Mike. Stop! Stop! I'm gonna get you.
But don't you wish this actually had happened?
Yes.
It's so fake.
Watch it! Watch out!
The truth is, you wouldn't have to be that much of an actor, though.
You're gonna wreck this car, and you're liable for it if you wreck it.
So then he says you're liable because earlier he said you're not liable for any damage.
Stop the car! Stop the car right now! Get up here!
It was a great ad.
Oh my God!
This is not actually acting. I'd be doing the same thing. I have. I've driven on the Ford test track with a professional driver in a Cobra.
Just take us back.
You all right over there, Steve?
Oh, you're an idiot! I'm gonna kill you! Oh God Almighty!
Do you know how many takes they had to do of this? And Dvorak even points out when they leave, it's dry. When they come back, it's wet.
Who do you think you are?
This is the best part.
I'm calling the cops.
No, you don't understand. It's not what you think. It's not what you think. No, it's just a prank. We're just having fun. Look, this is a camera. Here's a camera. There's cameras. Look, it was all just fun. Look, I'm Jeff Gordon.
And then he punched him in the teeth.
I'm surprised the guy didn't.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
He had a heart attack. What if he punched him in the face or something?
So maybe it is real because, you watch those shows, Candid Camera and Punked and all that stuff, and they do stuff like that. And I don't know how they get people to sign waivers before the fact.
There's a danger to it. I mean, the guy could have grabbed the wheel and flipped the whole car because he was panicking.
Arbiter
But
says
I
that's a 2010
like
Camaro with a 2009 in the window. Problem one.
Yeah.
I don't know my cars.
It's not real.
I'll leave that to you.
It's clearly not real. And this is, by the way, going to be a whole new category that we should do on this show
Yes.
called Fish or Fake. I don't know. We'll figure out a name for it where we'll give the.
I think the good thing is that it feels real, though, doesn't it? I mean,
It's a good-
even if, yeah,
It's fun to watch, no matter even if it's fake. It's
Ads
fun
always
to watch.
feel real, though, don't they?
I mean, but the best ads are the ones that you don't even say anything about. You just have, you put it subtly in the camera and you don't say a word about it. Those are the best ones.
I have this strange desire for chocolate chip cookies right now. I don't
know what it is.
I don't know why. Okay, okay, we're gonna do this. Jeff Gordon ad, real or fake? Question mark. Let's do a straw poll. What do you say?
All right.
All right.
I don't think. Oh,
Let's see.
I don't think you got that in there. I think.
Oh, I'm using Windows 8. Straw poll doesn't apparently work.
No, I don't think it does.
Don't you love Windows 8?
Crap. There's another thing.
It's another thing.
And another thing. Who invented Windows 8?
We did, didn't we? Oh, that was 7.
Does it work on the desktop version of IE? Probably, right? Yeah. Great. Okay. Jeff Gordon Pepsi viral video. Question mark. It's real? What is the third option, Lamarr?
Yeah.
There's always has to be 3, It's fake.
It's real. It's fake. I like turtles.
You know what? That problem with saying that is everybody's going to vote for I like turtles.
That's true.
All right, I like turtles. That's because you're clueless. Okay.
Exactly.
This is poll number, strawpoll.me/9459. Let's get those votes coming in. The Jeff Gordon Pepsi viral video. I say it's fake. What do you say? Real, fake, or do you like turtles?
Let's go.
The votes are coming in.
Oh, wow. Look at
Fast and Furious. Everybody knows that Lamar's confused. I like turtles is beating. It's real. I rest my case.
Oh, see, I thought the audience was with me on this one.
Straw poll. You have a chance to vote if you're watching live. Strawpoll.me/9459. We'll keep it running through the rest of the show just to humiliate Lamarr even more.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
I think this is a new segment. I think we should do this because this is going to happen more and more, right? Where brands just say, hey, let's fake it.
Oh my gosh, there was a Samsung thing with panels in an elevator and how they had the elevator fall out below. that was fake the second that I
knew
saw it. I
Yeah.
could see the green screen shimmer and
Yeah.
And yeah,
the other thing is fake flash mobs.
yeah.
But I'll tell you what.
Paid flash.
Paid flash. I'll tell you what.
flash.
This is a good thing to do because I think one of the most important things for the younger generation coming up, the kids, we're doing this for the kids, is to develop this instinct when they're watching something that this might not be real. At least to think with a little bit, is this real or not, would be good.
Well, see, that was my point because I'm a former educator. I knew this all along. I knew what I was doing. See?
Yeah. See, you're an educator. So
I'm full of it.
currently on the after 374 votes, 227, 60% say it's fake. 28% say I like turtles. Only
like those
47 people think it's real. 13%.
I love 40. I love those 47 people.
Yeah, up to 50 now.
All right, they're amazing. They're my best fans ever. Thank you.
Remember,
guys.
you're not voting for Lamarr. You're voting for turtles. All right. I'm glad we did that, though. And John C. Dvorak has a great kind of step-by-step, I think, debunking that is fairly convincing on this.
I'll check it out.
Yeah. And thank you for the extensive quote from Wikipedia on who Jeff Gordon is. What, do you think I didn't know who Jeff Gordon was?
Well, see, I wrote that for myself because I didn't really know all his everything.
I'm a man of the people. Me and NASCAR together like this.
It was more for me. I don't. No one in my family watches NASCAR. I never grew up with it. I can't. I tried to watch it one time. The going around 200 times. I couldn't do it. It blew my mind. Is it 200 times the car goes around?
All right.
Or 100.
We should probably ask.
Too many.
We should probably ask Lamarr this. Do you think the video of the kid being picked up by the eagle real or fake?
Oh, come on. I know that's fake.
Really?
It looked real, and I was like,
Did you believe it at first?
yes.
Oh, you are.
I have
such
to
a
admit,
sucker.
I did too. I did too.
It was very convincing right away, but then once you watch it a few times, like, wait a minute, I don't know any eagle that big, and I know all the eagles. So I was like, no, none of them could do that.
Listen, in Eagle class, I learned that there really isn't an eagle that.
Let me show you the video, and you can be the judge. But I should preface this with the guy has admitted it that he faked it. This is not it.
Oh yeah, it was totally.
I'm out of control. Windows 8 is not responding in any way that is normal to my life.
Oh, it's not a normal operating system.
Oh my God. Well, first of all, you got to find the real one. Here it is. I think. This is the We Detected. Eagle picks up a kid in Montreal, Canada. I'm sure there's going to be pre-roll ads on this because, well, no, this can't be it. It's only got 17,000 views.
Someone copied it, so we'll watch it.
Is this it?
Close enough.
Yeah, close
All
enough.
right. All right. Good. And there's no ad on it.
Well, it'll pop up in a minute.
Right now.
Okay.
Oh,
Look. It got my baby. And the guy runs over. He
holds
runs
the camera.
over.
Yeah, holding the camera when your baby is about to be taken away. But I believed it.
Oh, fortunately, you're right. Eagles cannot lift babies.
I learned
What?
it.
This is
Look at the slow motion.
Yeah, this is the added music version. See,
That's pretty real looking.
It's
I
pretty-
know.
And they have the shadows and everything. I was pretty convinced.
You were convinced, weren't you? Admit it.
Yeah.
Didn't believe
And
it.
the shadows were.
I didn't believe it for 1/2 second.
That's
I thought that
because
is so fake.
that's because you've been in nature, Leo. You know about eagles.
No, you know what? It's because I've been in television for a damn long time.
Yes, you have.
I know a lot about this. All right, we've got the chat room is now providing us with fake videos.
I love them.
Do you want? I don't have a link to this one. Maybe Chad, do you have the chat room?
Well, we have a good discussion story about a question you asked last week.
Okay, let's do it. Views. What do they mean on YouTube?
So you wanted to know how views work on YouTube, and there's a couple different answers. Chad, cue that video at 4:42 for me.
So there's the lie that YouTube tells.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So let's ask.
I'm making some enemies at YouTube right and left here.
Yeah, you are. So what is a view? Well, I'm just gonna read it right. What it says: a view is a video playback that is requested by an actual user who got what they were intended to get and had a good user experience. Now that's very vague, and YouTube keeps it a secret for a reason.
Yeah.
They don't want you to know that if you pop in and look at a video for 3 seconds and see that's not what you want, that might not be counted as a view.
Yeah.
But they don't tell you that to keep you in the dark, people who want to manipulate the system. So it's still a mystery, but it looks like if you stay there for a majority of the time and you enjoyed your experience or you at least watched it through, they count that as a view. And so now the next question is, why are views stop at 301? If we upload this video today, it'll stop at 301 for a while. Why does that happen? And the easy answer is that it is to combat counterfeit views. So they freeze it to verify all the views to make sure they're legit. It makes me wonder in this day and age why that can't be more real time. But there's a video by a channel named Numberphile who explains this a little too clear. So we're going to skip to 442 where he explains this in a little bit easier to understand. Let's go ahead and roll that.
That needs scrutiny. But that was 300. The view counter freezes at 301. What's going on here? Is there a reason?
Yeah, there is a reason, and
he works for YouTube.
This guy works for YouTube? All right.
Yeah.
Chosen.
Yeah.
And
They
when
found
someone's
somebody.
writing code, they need to put the logic in the code that says, where you should stop, or where you should, if one condition is true, you go to the left, and the other condition is true, you go to the right. Now, this condition can be written like this. If the view count is less than 300, then go ahead and add 1 to the view count.
And this is what's wrong
Otherwise,
with YouTube. I mean, with Google, by the way. If it can't be expressed in a formula.
X, where X is our much more complicated view count pipeline. However, what actually got written was not this, but if view count is less than or equal to 300, then increment the view count. So what this means is, if the view count is at 300, it says, is the view count less than or equal to 300? Yes, it is. Let me add 1. So then you end up at 301.
Let me
That's why
recap
these guys
what's
are
going
cool.
on here.
But that only is why you see so many videos with 301.
Yeah, so I wanted to explain that. But yeah, the main reason, which he does talk about earlier, is that they're making sure the views, that you're not running a bot to fake views.
That's their big problem, isn't it?
Yeah, and it does happen. It happens all the time, which makes me wonder why they don't do this for ratings, because you thumbs up, thumbs down, bots can manipulate those too. But I guess they don't care about the ratings as much as the views, because views is money. So if I run a bot and I get 1 million views, they have to shell out to me $3,000-4,000.
By the way, that's the title of the show. Views is money.
Views is money.
From now on, show me the money.
Did I say is?
Yeah, you said views is money, but it's good. I like it. It's good. You're a man of the people, Lamar.
Can we put is as IZ?
Is.
Yeah. Views is money.
Views is money. All right.
right.
So,
Okay.
Lamar, let's just check the poll. Currently, 59% say it's fake, 13% say it's real, 29% like turtles. Have you changed your opinion at all? You still believe it's real?
I'm going to stick to my guns on this one.
All right, let me show you this article from SB Nation in which Jeff Gordon not only says it's not real, he didn't even do the driving. Because of time constraints, Gordon couldn't do all the stunt driving, but feels if given the time, he could do 90% of what was required. Although the man portraying the car salesman was an actor, his reactions to the wild test drive were genuine. The guy was terrified, Gordon said. It was so much fun with me interacting with him, but then to get to see his reactions in the car when someone else was driving, when it's sliding sideways, even if you're a race car driver, being in the passenger seat is uncomfortable when somebody's doing something like that. He says what's great is because that's how it went viral, because people were debating, I think this is true, whether it was real or not.
All right, I quit. This has been a great,
oh no, this is
show.
the section of the show we call Humiliate Lamar.
It worked.
That article is fake. That's the answer. You're supposed to shout, the article's a lie.
Well, now, see, that's when you know I have no clue what's going on in reality. Okay, all right, you win.
What is is there a big viral video going on? Anything? What's the next Harlem Shake? Is there anything on the horizon that you're seeing that's going to go big here?
I actually haven't seen anything trending. I've been following Facebook and Google Plus. Nothing seems to be really pushing out yet.
Yeah,
but maybe next week.
Yeah, chat room. Anything you think is going to be the next big one? Roto says this is a new segment. How gullible is Lamar? No. I set you up, Lamar. That was a complete setup.
I know you did.
Yeah, and I apologize. That was a mean.
This is part of the fun. I knew what you were doing.
Mean thing.
Yeah. Just don't ever do it again.
How about Rich? Never again. Never again. Never again. And we want to thank the folks at Lidell's Cookie Company for their support of this show.
For their sponsorship of the show.
So they're saying the sinking car video is. Have you seen this?
I have not.
All right. We're going to get to your channel of the week in just a bit.
Well,
Okay.
I have another one for you. Can you tell me if this is fake or not? Sorry.
I love this segment. We're going to do this from now
Canadian
on.
police chase here.
Yeah.
So we got, the first guy and then,
It's a little snowy.
Are we sure that this isn't fake or not? I don't know. I can't tell.
I don't know. Can you? Do you have the chat room up, Chad? Because they've got a link to the car.
That was way too funny.
Disappearing car. I like the Canadian chase. I think that's actually real.
Here, sinking car. Got it.
Sinking car. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, there's audio on that. Yeah.
Monique er ejeren af bilen her bag mig. Næste gang overvejer I...
Second one. Why?
That's 2 belts, ladies and gentlemen. A double belt. Rare double belt on this show. So I think that's real because I think they have contests in Denmark where they put a car on the ice at the beginning of winter, and people place bets. They, on what date, and if there's a lot of bets, what time the car will go through the ice in the spring.
The reason I think it's fake.
You're making this up.
No, it's true.
I think it's fake because of that audio. Then that cracking ice sounds like something straight out of Pond 5.
It could have been sweetened. Doesn't mean it's fake if it's sweetened.
What?
It doesn't mean it's...
Leo. This is why you have to be on the show every week. Don't ever leave.
Okay,
Please.
It's a Canadian Tire ad.
Oh.
It is fake. It is fake.
Okay.
Just wanted to see.
I think that'll be a good segment though, real or fake, because I'm an idiot and I don't know.
No, I am too, and I think it's kind of fun. I think everybody is fooled by these. That's why they do them. Yeah. How? Let's see. We're going to skip the ad in 4, 3. I'm glad so many people are getting monetized here. This is Canadian Ice. Cannonball Ice Dude.
Oh, this is real.
This is definitely real and sad.
No, this is real. I've seen this one too many painful times.
He thinks he's going to jump through the ice.
Let's see if he curses though. What's the bet?
Do you think we'll have our third belt of the day?
Oh yeah, I think he will. He's in another language though.
Ah!
Oh.
It's called Siskill.
Oh!
That's what you get.
Ow!
That is what you get for cursing.
For taking your mother's name in vain.
Every time I watch it, it's so.
That is painful.
God.
He's not happy. He's not. That's a butt plant. It's not good.
No.
Even if you've been drinking green beer.
No.
Not.
That.
He's still in agony.
I'm hurting now.
The agony goes on for like a minute.
He doesn't stop the agony. He's still. Hey, why don't you put some ice on that wound? Oh, you're already there. Oh, great.
OMG, Chad.
Put some ice on that. It'll feel better. Meanwhile, his wife is laughing.
Oh yeah, you know she's
going, you idiot.
Yeah. Yeah.
You are such an idiot.
Yeah.
Let's take a bet on when he goes through the ice in the spring. All right. What's your channel of the week? Because every week we want to kind of give somebody some props for doing a great YouTube channel.
Yeah,
and a lot of them are not well known, right?
Yeah, this one is kind of a well-known one, but a lot of people don't know about it, which sounds stupid for me saying that, but you'll see. So we talked about number file earlier, so I thought, why not introduce another guy who's quirky, seriously relatable, and he talks about like all kind of mind-blowing facts, and that is youtube.com/Vsauce. Now this guy with the beard and the quirky
and no shirt.
No shirt in this one, but that was actually an amazing video. He was asking, why do we wear clothes? And not only does he answer it, it's very, you sit there and watch this.
Hand down will know why you wear clothes.
It's very in-depth though. Why, you actually learn something each video.
That's good.
He's seriously relatable. Even if it was a 9-10 minute video, you cannot stop watching him because he's very, very, very good at what he does.
Well, almost 1 million views on this video.
Yeah, he gets about 1 million views each video.
Wow.
He can't be stopped.
So who is he?
I don't like. No one really knows. He doesn't give that much information about himself.
He's just some guy.
Yeah, his name is Michael. I'm assuming he's a teacher,
or
former
a scientist
teacher,
or something.
Or scientist, yeah. You know, there's rumors that he actually works for YouTube. He's in the UK YouTube a lot, but no one really knows that I know. I've asked who this guy is. I may be meeting him soon, so I'll find out exactly.
YouTube.com/VSAUSCE. Vsauce.
He is amazing.
I'm going to start watching it. Now, how do you can actually help us, because I'm going to subscribe to this, but is there a way that I can easily get to that subscription feed?
Yes. On the left side with the new layout that you have, I think you have it on your channel now.
I do. Yeah.
Okay. So with the new layout on the left side, you'll see a panel at the bottom that says subscriptions.
Yeah.
And then you can just scroll down, or you can just type in Vsauce and it'll immediately pop up, and you can go right to his channel.
Okay.
And see, they made it very easy, which is a nice segue into our tip in a minute. But yeah, you can subscribe and get right to it pretty instantly.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I can manage subscriptions. There's a link below that shows all my subscriptions. And I can say email with new uploads, show only uploads in feed. That's just great.
The email thing actually works now, because it wasn't working some months ago.
Oh,
and
really?
I tested it with like 10 different channels, and I was getting emails all throughout the day. So finally that works. I know there's been some articles it's like, you know, you should set up a email subscription service, and I just think that's too complicated for the YouTube audience. Only like 3% of them are going to do it. But now they do actually have the email uploads work. So, you know, if you subscribe to me, you will get an email whenever I post a new video.
So let me I'm at Vsauce. So I'm going to press the subscribe button, and that's going to add it to my subscriptions.
Yep, it's going to pop a receipt.
And there it is, right up there. All right, and I can now manage it, and I can say, hey, I want an email whenever Vsauce does a new video.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yep. Very, very cool. So you want to go ahead and go right into our tip, because it's very similar
Please
to this.
do, yeah.
All right. So the tip of the week is really about subscriptions. A lot of you all who are watching may, you know, be fairly new to YouTube, or at least signing in. And if you're not, that's fine too. But one tip, when you go to youtube.com, when you're signed in, you're introduced to a regular page that has a mix of recommended videos, people you subscribe to, their activity, and it gets very jumbled, and you don't get to see exactly what you want. So if you go ahead and click my subscription, that's right on the left side, you then at the top, you then get right to your subscription feed. Maybe we could pop up Leo's or somebody's. So once you do that, you now see uploads only. That's labeled right there. So what I do is I just now make this page a bookmark right on my browser. I use Chrome, so I just make it a bookmark. That way, whenever I want to go to YouTube, I just go ahead and press.
My YouTube button. It's a bookmark bar.
Yeah, and I just bypass
like a browser
all the junk.
bookmark. Yeah,
I bypass the junk and get right to my subscription feed. Yeah, a lot of people do it, but a lot of people don't know they can do it, and they end up missing so many videos that they want to see. So, good tip. I wish there was a easy way, like YouTube could make it, that if you go to youtube.com, there's a cookie that by default it'll make you go right to your uploads. They refuse to do it because they want you to see recommended videos, because they want you to stay on the site as long as possible. Because if you had nothing in your subscription feed, then people would just leave, and they don't want that. So you have to do it this way, unfortunately.
You can also go to youtube.com/my_subscriptions. My_subscriptions will take you directly.
Yeah, just save it as a bookmark.
Yeah.
I think that's a really good way to do that.
That's great. This is a different view. In fact, Dark Mage, I guess that's supposed to be. Dark Midge in the chat room says if you do $feature, FEATURE equals MHEE, it'll give you a different kind of a view. I don't know what it looks like.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what that view is.
I love when your Windows 8 pops up. That's just amazing.
I hate Windows 8. Have I said that today?
I think you said it a few dozen times.
Have I mentioned how? Well, you know, I'm going to replace. I love this notebook. I just don't like the operating system. So, but I'm gonna maybe I'll replace this with the Chrome Pixel because it's so affordable.
Oh yeah, I saw the episode where Jeff got one. You were all against it, and as soon as Jeff said he got one, oh, I'm ordering it.
Yeah, that's different. Hey, can I mention a channel? Because somebody mentioned this on the radio show. It's kind of an obscure one. Lucid Mike 78. He does a daily Note 2, Galaxy Note 2 video. This is why I love YouTube. YouTube. See, I really love you. Because you would never, who would be nutty enough to do a whole channel on one phone.
On one phone.
But he did. And if you have a Galaxy Note 2, as I do, he's got hundreds of videos on using the Galaxy Note 2.
Well, boy, howdy. I'm going to check this out because I currently use a Note 2.
Yeah.
All right.
So there you go.
Until I get my Nexus 4.
Yes.
Which I do want very bad.
Well, wait, because there might be an Nexus 5, but that's a story for another day. Lamarr Wilson is also a regular YouTuber. He's the funniest tech journalist in the world.
That's what they tell me. So you can find me at youtube.com/Lamarr Wilson. That's with 2 R's. I do videos on a regular basis. Matter of fact, coming out with one tomorrow about tech and fitness. And as you can see, I may need to really learn about that.
Yeah.
So, stay tuned. That'll actually come out at 4 p.m. Pacific. I'm scheduling that upload.
Really?
So, yeah.
So like, is it done, but you're just holding on to it because you want this wig video to last longer? Is that it?
I want that wig video to go away.
But iJustine is in it. Hey, when we get an iJustine on the show, because she's cute.
Actually, I want to get her on once we get started because she actually commented on a YouTube video that she loves the show.
Oh, good.
She's been watching this, so she's a good friend of mine. So yeah, will we get her on the show as soon as possible?
I would kill to meet iJustine.
You've met her.
Thank you, Lamarr. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We have a name. This Week in YouTube, every Sunday, right after the Tech Guy Show, about 2 o'clock Pacific time, 5 p.m. Eastern time, 2100 UTC. Watch live so we can get links from you in the chat room, because that's very valuable. But if you can't, we make on-demand audio. I don't know why you'd listen to this, but you could. Imagine what the videos look like. Just listen and imagine what they look like. Or you can,
yeah, that Jeff Gordon sounds fake.
Yeah, it sounded. But that, it's funny. It was like the Nixon-Kennedy debates. People who listened to the Jeff Gordon video knew it was fake. If you want to get downloads after the fact, YouTube, This Week in YouTube will be, not yet, but soon, a podcast. I think we're almost done with our workshop. We're ready to.
You're actually going to keep me. Oh, yes.
We're ready to make this a show. We're working on the album art, the theme song. What else do we need, Chad?
Lower thirds.
Lower thirds?
Lower thirds.
And as soon as we do, you'll be able to download audio or video. I guess we have to make an audio feed.
We make it.
We'll make it. If you want it, we'll make it.
Yeah, if you want it.
It's a very visual show, but yeah.
No, you think?
But you're going to subscribe on YouTube, right?
Oh, yeah, you can do that too, which is it's not yet on YouTube, but it will be TWiT.tv. Did we get This Week in YouTube? You better hurry.
We got a variation of it.
We got a variation.
Okay,
I forget the variation.
Okay.
Yeah.
So stay tuned, because I think in the next couple of weeks we're going to be able to do that.
Awesome.
That's when your checks start arriving.
Woo! I can pay for my child support. I mean, my rent.
Don't say child support. They'll catch you. I know how you move all the time.
You're terrible.
All right. Hey, but I got a hat.
You do, and it's awesome. Awesome pimp gangster hat.
It's not a pimp gangster hat. Frank Sinatra wore this hat.
And what was Frank Sinatra?
Pimp gangster. We'll see you next time on This Week in YouTube. Bye-bye.
Take care, buddy.